Today I'm going to show you how to restore a 2 1/4 inch trackball from an Atari Centipede arcade machine. Tools and parts required for this job are a Phillips head screwdriver, a set of Allen keys, a trackball rebuild kit which is available from arcadeshop.com, and that includes 3 new rollers and 6 new bearings, and you will also need a new trackball. Now I'm assuming you understand how to remove the actual trackball unit from the machine itself via the 4 bolts that hold it onto the control panel. Now we'll start off by removing the 6 Phillips head screws, which basically holds the case together. Okay, so once you have the screws removed, it's just a matter of lifting off the top cover, removing the old trackball. Now inside you will see 3 rollers. Each roller has a bearing on each end. 2 of the rollers have dakota wheels, opto boards. Now the opto boards just simply lift out like that. So you take those and put those aside. The rollers simply lift out like so. Don't worry if don't be concerned if the bearings fall off, that's fine. Now I've already pulled this apart earlier on and cleaned it all out. After 30 years you'll find a lot of grease and gunk inside there, so you can actually put that in the dishwasher if you wanted to. Okay, so 2 of the rollers have dakota wheels on them and they're held on by screws. Okay, so to remove the screws from the dakota wheels you need the Allen key. I'm not sure what size this is as they're not marked, but it's just a matter of going through your set to find the right size and unscrewing it. First time you do this it might be tight. On the original rollers there is actually a hole in there, so what you could do is you could use a small screwdriver to put the screwdriver in there for some leverage if you need to. Okay, so once that's removed you just put that aside, make sure you don't lose the washers. Okay, so do the same with the second one, just remove that. Now the third roller is just has just bearings on each end, so they're easy, they just fall straight off like that. Put your old rollers and bearings aside because we don't need them anymore. Obviously keep your dakota wheels for the new shafts. Now it's just a matter of doing it in reverse order with your new parts. Take your dakota wheel, tighten it up with your finger. Tighten up with the Allen key. Second bearing on the bottom. Repeat the process with the second shaft and dakota wheel. So you have 2 new shafts with the bearings and the dakota wheels attached. Now you're left with the smaller shaft and the last 2 bearings, which obviously just slide over. Take your recently cleaned housing for the trackball. Begin to put it back together, starting with a small shaft. Dakota wheel, shaft, second dakota shaft, place the opto boards back on. We also have a new trackball, being 2 1/4 inch. I obtained mine from a billiard store, so it's basically just a 2 1/4 inch pool ball. I think the only difference with this and what they call a snow white trackball is the colour. This might be a little bit of an off-white as opposed to a snow white, which I think this would be a better option actually, because it would probably match the off-white colour of the fire button. Now it's just a matter of putting the cover back on. Just have to line it up with the opto boards. Okay, and replacing the 6 Phillips head screws. So there you have it. It's good as new and it should last another 30 years. It's just amazing how worn the old rollers get. But that's a pretty easy job.